with only a few minutes of paperwork at your home, and then you wait for that credit card to come into the mail, and it doesn't require you to even report what your own personal credit is. So essentially, what I think is fantastic is within $400 on the high side of setting up a business, in the course of 30 to 60 days, you could have your first business line of credit come in for anywhere between $5,000 to $15,000. You have your investment financing for specialized knowledge to go to boot camp or mentoring taken care of. Then you have the capital to be able to put that down on a contract. And then obviously as soon as you turn that contract and you make your profit, you can pay that back and continue to roll it and build up the growth of this business. And I have seen, and I've been everywhere, and nobody else explains it, number one, as easily and effectively as Tom, has the resources, number two, that are as good as Tom's, and number three, has an educating trainer like Tom that enables you to liaise with him directly with questions. And I know I'm getting a bit ahead here, Tom, but I just want everybody to know that's why Tom is on the faculty of the Eight-Figure Empire system, and that's why I have continued to bring him to trainings, year after year, because his clients see results. My clients that work with him in the system, they see the results. And that's why, just imagine now, $250,000 in unsecured business lines of credit in the next 6 months. Do you think that would help you turn into a multimillionaire? It does take money to make money, although it does not have to be your money to start out.
Yeah,
so continue in. Sorry, I get excited.
No,
excited here.
You know what? You got me reminiscing while you were talking, Brad. You're talking about the first most important step, investing in your education, and I completely agree with you. I don't think that you'll mind if I tell the listeners, you and I each individually had to invest $25,000 cash to
Correct.
be accepted in Mark and Bob's mentoring and training program. And I have said to my clients, I've said to every room I've trained in front of, that was the best investment I ever made. It completely changed my life. I attribute most of the success that I have today to that investment that I made in that mentoring program. So you're right. It starts with you getting something that you don't have at this point, and you getting it from people who have been there before and know exactly what it is that you need to succeed. So, that's what we're talking about. You mentioned how much money you can get quickly. As we go through this program, I'll show your clients how to get even more money even faster with the most up-to-date information that we have available. So, I think, Brad, people can tell by listening to both of us, listening to us talk about our past, about our experience, about our philosophies, that, our philosophies are different. They're not the same old thing that you might have heard around your grandparents' dinner table. In fact, these philosophies might be considered controversial to people that don't have that much, experience. But what I have learned, what you've learned in all of the training that we've taken and all the application that we've made in our own businesses is leverage is a good thing. People may be afraid of credit. They may be afraid of leverage, but leverage is the most powerful tool that you have at your disposal. And what I like to say to my clients is, if hard work and intelligence was all it took to be rich, there would be a lot more rich people in this world. Because people are not lacking in those areas. What they're lacking in is leverage. They're lacking in a source of funding, a source of money to be able to execute on the things that they're going to be able to do.